Welcome to Check That Book, where we get acquainted with various disturbing literature. And today's subject, Marbled Swarm by Dennis Cooper. The marbled swarm is the term itself is a concoction of languages. So basically, it is a non existent language, kind of like in The Clockwork Orange, which I too found a bit tricky to read, especially for the first time. This one, however, was di- difficult on a different level again. I almost didn't have the guts to finish it, but not because of its disturbing factor, which there in fact is. Yes, you have again lots of rape, cannibalism, murder, child abuse, child assaults, yeah, and lots of. It's like it's a voyeuristic nightmare, I would put it that way. And the narrator, yes, he kind of made me second guess everything he's saying. Sentences are long and rather rhythmical. The book is well paced, but again, it's um, I could understand why this would be a bit of a difficult read. For non-native speakers, people who don't speak English as their mother tongue or one of their mother tongues, those people will definitely find it a difficult read. Now, there's been quite a fair share of articles online about this said book, trying to decipher what it's actually all about, what did the author want to say, and there's quite a lot of readers who believe this just to be a showcase of violence, just random violence, disgusting fetishes, and but mainly one of the bigger subjects is homosexual rape. Oof. um, I find myself to be kind of in the middle of those two polar opposite views. One being that it's just depravity, much like 120 Days of Sodom, which is depravity, with a meaning. I know, I got the message, but again, it was easier to process the entire political message of 120 Days of Sodom by viewing Pier Paolo Pasolini's film. Reading this crap? No, sir, not anymore. I don't want to do it again, and I won't. Thank you very much. Not my cup of tea at all. This is just like reading some deprived fantasies of a madman, which brings me back to our today's book. I believe, much like the other half of readers who um, tend to view this as a fantasy of our main character. After finishing this book, which I finished with great difficulty because I realized it's not my cup of tea, just because of me not being able to connect with any characters for some reason. And also, if you're not able to connect with characters or sympathize with them, it's okay. But at least, like with our very first book that we covered on this channel, and by covered, again, I remind you, the trailer, it was an introduction. It was The Groomer. And the groomer also, yeah, it brought emotions out of me, but even to the people who didn't get emotional or feel for any characters, even those people would admit that, hey, at least this book teaches you something or reminds you of something. Or there's also another category of people who would say that, well, at least it was so thrilling, I could not put it down. And I belong actually to that category as well. As for the marbled swarm itself, the language that our narrator uses to seduce and control his victims, that originally become his lovers and then turn to victims. Hey, nice, cool. They're being eaten, so like I mentioned, disturbing factor, yes, cannibalism, rape, incest, incestual rape. Wow, that is a colorful spectrum. Jesus fucking Christ. Sometimes I question my choices in life and why am I even reading this stuff? But somebody has to, so that maybe you won't have to. If one day you get morbidly curious, then you get maybe to see my video and that would stop you. Or on the other hand, why not? You get excited after hearing me babbling about it and you go read it, go rent it, go buy it, whatever you want. So basically, long story short, there's this huge mansion, kind of a castle-like place. There's our narrator, who is a perverted, sadistic, sexual predator, pedophile, homosexual, everything all intertwined. Like you can just not you can put every sexual depravity and every sexuality I guess, yeah, like both in a good and a bad way. Put it all together and add psychopathy, perhaps, results in people raping their siblings and killing them and cooking them afterwards and having them for dinner. Yeah, some sick family dynamics in this book, so go read it. I won't stop you. Do I honestly recommend it? To a degree. It's a complicated read, but yeah, if you can stomach the violence and you're okay with a lot of violent gay sex, then sure. It sounds so horrible, I know, but hey, it's worth checking out if you are a fan of disturbing literature. Why not? Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video and if you would like to see more content such as this and better, please consider giving this video a boost in a form of an erect thumb and a subscription, perhaps. As you can see, I am getting adjusted to certain things and new locations and new stuff on my desk, the lights and everything, and I know it takes time, especially if you have other shit to do. But I'm trying my best, you guys. I'm still kind of in the process of finding my style on YouTube. Also, if you have any disturbing book recommendations, feel free to share them in the comment section. Okay. Yeah, I said it all. I said everything I needed to say, and right now I'm going to be signing off. Thusly, I humbly thank you, and I will see you soon, ladies and gentlemen. Take care. Bye.